Hey VC, Jack here. Welcome to Vinyl Martini. It's been a while, probably about 3 weeks since I did my last video, and I have been kind of kicking around some ideas about a video because I have not bought any records in March and up to this point in April, which is very unusual for me. No reason for that. I'm not really cutting back or anything. I just haven't had the opportunity to go out shopping anywhere. I lie. I did buy one record in March, but that's a brand new record and I'm saving that for another video. Not this one. Anyways, as I was thinking about what I was going to do, I was going to do a kind of a whack-a-mole or a pick six or something like that. I was watching Mike's channel, MGK Boston, and he has thrown down the gauntlet to a bunch of us in the VC. He has thrown down some challenges for us to make a video in response to his video. And of course, Alex from Beer and Vinyl is one of those guys. A lot of the guys were at his party last summer, and some of these guys are going to be at the party this summer. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. I've got my ticket. I've got my flight booked, and yeah, July 19th. Be there or be square. Anyways, my challenge is pretty easy. It is show folk, singer-songwriter, country albums from the 70s. And so the last half an hour or so, I've been going through my collection and looking through Discogs, and I could have picked out 60 records easily, but I'm going to limit it to about 10, actually 11 records. But anyway, so let's get to it. So singer, songwriter, folk albums, country albums from the 70s. Here we go. First one. The late, great J.J. Cale. This is his fifth album, obviously, just titled Five. Fantastic guitar player, so respected in the music community. Fantastic, like I said, a fantastic guitarist. He's a unique guitar stylist. He's from Oklahoma, and this is on Shelter Records. His label, his longtime label. He after Shelter was closed down, he moved on to a bunch of different labels. But yeah, a fantastic record. 13 Days on here, Boiling Pot. I'll Make Love to You Anytime, Sensitive Kind. Every song is a banger on here. He's got a really laid back style. Is he blues? Is he country? Is he folk? Who knows? It's just J.J. Cale. Funny story I heard about J.J. Just the other day on Otis Gibbs' channel, and Ray Wiley Hubbard was being interviewed on his channel, and he talked about the Tom Petty tour when Tom Petty was playing at the Fillmore for 5 nights, and they were trying to get an opening act and trying to figure out who they want to open for him. And they wanted J.J. Cale to open for him, and somebody in Tom Petty's management phoned up J.J. Cale's management and got to him, and he said, J.J. Cale just said, why would I want to do that? And why would he want to do that? He doesn't have to share a stage with Tom Petty at all. He doesn't have to open for Tom Petty. He's just such a fantastic artist. He's the opening act. He's the guy. So J.J. Cale, 5 from 1979. Next, I'm going to be taking these out of the jackets. A guy that never gets any mention in the VC. Well, maybe once. I forget who mentioned him, but this is Joe Ely, Texan country player, rock player. Excellent record. Picked this up, I think, for $1 in the dollar bins. Joe Ely is just fantastic. I'm always on the lookout for Joe Ely records. And yeah, check him out. Really great guy. Joe Ely from 19, again, very, very small lettering, 79, and produced by Bob Johnson, by the way. A favorite of Mike and mine's. I know that we share a lot of music styles that we love. The late, great Kris Kristofferson. And this is Surreal Thing from I think this is 1976. One of the greatest songwriters of the 20th century. Folk, country, whatever, rock. Best known for songwriting, not for record sales. This one probably cost me about $5. In perfect shape. Surreal Thing, it's called, from 1976. The great, great Kris Kristofferson. Fantastic songwriter. Great singer, too, if you can stand his voice. And he's got the kind of voice I like, because it's a non-voice, so to speak. Somebody that doesn't get mentioned in the VC at all, this is Fred Neil. This is The Other Side of This Life. Fred Neil, of course, is best known for the song he wrote, Everybody's Talking. But he also wrote the Dolphins. Fantastic song as well. This is part live, part studio, and on the last cut, it's called "You Don't Miss Your Water," playing with Graham Parsons on vocal and piano. So Fred Neil. Got a couple of Fred Neil records. They're hard to find, and this one here is pretty beat up. Had a $30 price sticker on it, but I got it for half price for 15 bucks, and I never see his records around. I've got about 3 or 4 of his records, always well worth checking out. Fred Neil. Oh my God, this is a great, great country record. Fantastic. Everybody should have this in their collection, whether you like country or not. This is Bobbie Gentry, Ode to Billie Joe. She wrote all the songs on here, just fantastic. That song, Ode to Billie Joe, is just a classic country song. But she does Mississippi Delta, Chickasaw Country Child, I Saw an Angel Die, Papa, Won't You Let Me Go to Town Without You, or With You, not Without You. Anyways, Bobbie Gentry. This is her debut record from, I blew it. This is not a 70s record. This is 60s records, but who cares, man? Great record, Bobbie Gentry, Ode to Billie Joe. Other country star, just fantastic. This is from 1971, so just made it in the 70s. But this is Merle Haggard. Someday We'll Look Back. Great song, Someday We'll Look Back. One Sweet Hello. California Cotton Fields. Run One Road at a Time. The great, great Merle Haggard. Love his records from the 60s and 70s. Pick them up whenever I can. And usually they don't cost a lot. One of the things about living in Victoria is there's not a lot of country fans. So hopefully one day I'm going to make a trip down to Texas or the Deep South, and I'm going to hit a country honey hole where there's lots of country records and for good prices and in good condition. One of the most beautiful women in country rock, I guess, Emmylou Harris. This is a luxury liner. I believe this is her first release from 1977. I think she just come off recording with Graham Parsons, the two albums from Graham Parsons as solos. This is a beautiful record. She's got a beautiful voice. She's a beautiful woman. And luxury liner, Poncho and Lefty. She does a great version of Poncho and Lefty. I'll Be Your San Antonio Rose, Tulsa Queen, just a great record all around. Great debut from the beautiful Emmylou Harris. Another artist that doesn't get any recognition in the VC, but I am a champion of the late great Tim Hardin. This is a 1972 release, and it is Bird on a Wire. He does a cover of Leonard's fantastic song, Bird on a Wire. Tim Hardin is the writer who is best known for Reason to Believe and I Was a Carpenter, but he's a fantastic musician. It's a gatefold. I don't know if I've ever seen this out in the wild. It's on Columbia Records. He used to be on Verve. He started off on Verve, and tragic ending. I think he died of a drug overdose in a hotel room by himself and sometime in the 90s. But love Tim Hardin. I'm a collector of Tim Hardin and a great, great artist. Great artist. Next up, from Chicago, Steve Goodman. And this is Steve's 1972. I don't know if this is his first release or his second release on Buddha, but Steve Goodman was a big champion of John Prine and an amazing songwriter in his own right. Of course, he wrote City of New Orleans. That's his big song that everybody knows him from, but he's way more than that. And if you notice on here, on the cover here, there's a picture of his buddy John Prine there. John does not play on this record, but Steve Goodman and brought Chris Christopherson to see John Prine in a club one night, and both of them helped John Prine get signed to Atlantic and started a fantastic career. So Steve Goodman, records are cheap. He's a great songwriter, great singer. Check him out, man. You can pick his records up for $2, $5. Well worth it. Next up is a favorite of mine, a Canadian artist. I got to throw a Canadian artist in here, don't I? When I was about 16, this record was released. This is Murray McLaughlin. Album's called Song from the Street, recorded at famous Toronto studios, Thunder Sound Studios and Eastern Sound Studios. Fantastic. I played this to death when I was 16, and I still play it once in a while. He has got some great songs on this debut. He used to be a street singer. Songs like I Just Got Older, You Make My Loneliness Fly, does the Child song, best known for the Farmer's Song on his subsequent album. He wrote that, and that song was covered by a lot of country stars and folk singers. But Murray McLaughlin, still going, he's still playing, and this was released, I think, around 1970, 71. 16 years old. One of my favorite records. One of the first records I bought, actually. And last but not least, I'm going to show a record that doesn't get much love, doesn't get shown in the VC very much, if at all. And this is a band called Father and Gay. Of course, the lead singer in Father and Gay is the lovely, the fantastic Sandy Denny. Great picture of the band. This is the only album they recorded. I think they had, after this album was released, they put a couple of songs in the can, and they broke up after that. But Sandy Denny, of course, singer for Fairport Convention. Trevor Lucas was in, her husband, she married Trevor Lucas. He was in Fairport Convention as well. And this was a fantastic record. If you can find this, it's I know it's been re-released, so you can at least find a re-release. And I looked for this one for like 10 years before I found a copy, and so happy to do that. So there you go. That is my selection of folk, singer-songwriter, country records. Like I said, I could have showed you 80 more that are worthwhile, and hope you enjoyed that. I'm hoping that everybody's going to have a great Easter weekend. This is Good Friday today, and Sunday I am going to Vancouver to see my daughter and my granddaughter. I'm looking forward to that. And on Tuesday, my friends are coming over to Vancouver, and we are going to go see AC/DC. So that is going to be one hell of a show. I've seen them 3 times before. I kind of joke with my friend Ward, who's AC/DC is his favorite band. And I like to joke with him because AC/DC, they're really fan pleasers, and every song that they play it straight from the record. They do no variations. They don't slow it down. They don't speed it up. They don't throw other guitar solos in there. It's just like what you hear on those records is what you get, and that's what the fans want to hear. So I am looking forward to it. It is going to be an event. You're going to have everybody from 85-year-olds to 5-year-olds there. And Vancouver is going to be a busy place on Tuesday night. So anyways, I'm going to leave you there. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Mike, for this challenge. That was a lot of fun. And looking forward to seeing you in July. Till then, till the next time, I'm going to say cheers. See you later, guys.